What's going on, guys, man? Miguel here, man. It's been a while since I posted on this channel. To be honest, a little too long. I kind of feel bad because I really wanted to post, more consistently, but unfortunately I've had a lot of things offline that I've had to, take care of and make sure things flow as smooth as possible. That way I can, provide value and not, lose track of, my priorities, my responsibilities, right? And I know a lot of you guys can understand that because I'm sure a lot of you have responsibilities that you guys have to take care of on a day-to-day basis. But enough about that. I have a lot in the works for you guys. Whoever supports me definitely have a lot in the works, so I'm gonna be, updating you guys on what I've been doing offline and, potential partnerships in the works as well. So be on the lookout for, major moves that could definitely help you guys in the long run. Also, if you guys do enjoy these videos, let me know. Comment below right now. Like this video, share it with your friends, and definitely email me, guys. If you guys are interested in talking to me one-on-one, if you guys are in the markets and don't know what you're doing, if you guys would like to hop on a webinar one-on-one and get live, help, let me know, guys, because I can definitely, put that together. Definitely get you guys, on a webinar. I want you guys to see my transparency. I want you guys to be able to ask me questions because I do truly want to help you guys. A lot of things get in the way sometimes of me uploading, right? But, I feel like I should post a little more, and I will post a little more because I know a lot of you guys were enjoying my videos. I've got tons and tons of messages asking where I've been, and I just want to make this video to kind of like let you guys know that I've just been taking care of things I needed to take care of, right? But like I said, comment below if you guys, want to get on a webinar, if you guys enjoy the videos, if these are helpful, and if you're new to this channel, subscribe and show some love, right? But, that's about it. That's all I have to say. Like I said, like, share, and subscribe. And also, email me if you guys have any direct questions that you don't think I cover in videos. I hope you guys understand my priorities. I have to get my shit done. But like I said, guys, a lot in the works. So be on the lookout. Definitely have your post notifications on and ready just in case, I drop the video revealing what I've been doing offline. And hopefully it can benefit you in the long run. Without further ado, I'm out. Have a blessed day and happy 4th of July weekend, leading up to that holiday if you're in the United States. If you do celebrate it somewhere else, well, have a good one as well. And just as a bonus for not uploading for a while, I'm gonna upload my personal biases for a few pairs in the next clip. So I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know your feedback in the comments. And like I said, have a blessed day, guys. Peace. Alright, guys, so this is the bonus I was letting you guys know about that I was going to add just for not posting in a while, right? So basically I'm going to be going over a few of my main pairs for you guys and letting you guys know my personal bias. This is my personal bias, so never just go with a trade just because I analyzed it for you guys. Always have your own analysis and go with whatever you think is going to happen. Never go with anybody but yourselves, right? This is just a bias that could potentially help you, confirm your own if you weren't so sure. But without further ado, let's just right in. So on USD JPY, we were previously in a seller's market. It broke above our seller's market, breaking structure, going into a bullish trend, right? We broke structure right around this area, right there, and it's made a higher low at this point. And so now we see it stalling out at the 112,500 area for the quarter point. It has a quarter point strong resistance level, right? We see multiple days of rejection. These are all daily based analysis, so keep that into consideration. These would take longer, more pips, and this would take a little longer to complete, right? So what we see when we see exhaustion, we could potentially see retrace, and as long as it doesn't retrace below the 110,952 area where this red horizontal where this red line is, we would be good to potentially buy if we saw the right confirmation with bullish engulfings, bullish candlesticks showing control, right? However, this is like what could happen. We could retrace all the way up to there. We could put our fibs, right? Fibonacci from low to high, right? We could retrace all the way up to the 100%. If it breaks the 100%, we'd be in a seller's market. So if it goes like that, bounces up, shows bullish momentum, we're good to buy. If it goes below, breaks close below, then we'd be looking for a whole different thing. So if it closes below, we'd be looking for a retest on one area right here, and then continue to the downside, right? for sellers, you know. And then we could add a trend line eventually once this looks a little more clear, because I don't really like how, you know, how this would look with a trend line, right? So yeah, so that's what could happen. So if we see it break below the 100%, we'd be looking for sells on the daily based, you know, time frame. But if it goes down like this, stays above, closes above the 100%, shows bullish momentum, we could buy this pair again, and then it can make a, you know, higher high, higher low. All right, so that's what I'm looking for USD JPY. Now I'm gonna go to my AUDUSD prediction, right? So AUDUSD is looking strongly, you know, bullish, and it's a little weird because USD JPY is bullish as well. But you know, that happens, you know, occasionally that will happen. But as you can see, you know, USD JPY is bullish, AUDUSD is bullish. That's completely fine. That just, you know, shows that the, you know, the other opposite pair is having some sort of control over the movements as well. Because as you know, both pairs are, you know, USD JPY. They're both with USD, and they have their own like sub currency, so yen and Australian, you know. So that's just why that's having an effect on the market as well. So we see AUDUSD is bullish. You know, it broke structure right here perfectly on the quarter point right there. That blue line broke structure, and then it's been making higher lows, and it's made a higher high, right? So we have higher highs and higher lows being made. So, and we have a nice little trend line right there. So what I potentially could see happening would be, you know, potentially could make it to this quarter point right up here. If it gaps up potentially when market opens, right? Could potentially go right there. Reject, because that's a strong level of resistance, and it could continue and retrace and bounce off for the third touch of a trend line and continue up, right? That's one scenario. Second scenario is if it breaks the low right here for any reason, at the, let's see, at 75352 area. If it breaks below that area, then we could potentially see sellers take over, right? So if it goes like that for some reason, which I don't see it doing, but if it does, you know, it's always a possibility. Always be, you know, open to new scenarios, right? Always be open to new scenarios, and we could see, you know, structure being made to the downside. So that's two scenarios. Third trend line bounce, right? For bullish movements, we need to see a bullish momentum take over as well, right? And make that third bounce, right? And we could put our Fibonacci once it starts showing rejection and a counter trend. So we wouldn't be able to put our counter trend Fibonacci to measure the movement until we know how far high before retraces, if you guys get what I mean. So it would have to say it gets to the quarter point, we can put our Fibonacci then, and we could see try and find levels of confluence and like where price could reject off of Fibonacci level. So I see like right there, there's strong, you see all those wicks right there on the 61.8. So price could potentially come down, reject off the 61.8 like that, right? Something like that. And that'd be a really nice confirmation, because we have strong support level. Strong support level trend line if we had a bullish candlestick pattern to the upside. So that's my analysis on AUDUSD. Unless it breaks 75352, we're bullish on the daily, right? If it does break this, then we're going bearish. Gold. All right, so gold is looking nice. We see like a head and shoulders type pattern right here on the daily. Definitely something to consider. It's sitting on monthly support. It's been sitting on there for a few days now, like a week and a half, right? It's been ranging. So as long as it stays below 1258 area price, then we could see sellers continue, like, especially if it breaks below that strong level of support, right? If it breaks below, and we could see it retest that area, right? And then continue down at least until, if you look left, you know, it gives you clues, at least to this area. Why? Because we have a level of support right there where price took off in the first place. So that's where we could see gold going. as long as it stays below the 1258 area right here. If it does in fact go up and break this level, we could see it reach that high again potentially. Right, we just have to go with what structure is showing us and what the market's giving us right there. Okay, so we can see that high be tested again. Right, this is a key level. As you can see, every time it got to this level monthly, it rejected. So potentially, right? So these are two scenarios for gold. You know, pretty clean. Looks like a head and shoulders. So you never know. We just have to wait and see what the market's going to tell us when market opens. We have to wait and you know, adapt to gaps and all that. First couple days will tell us a lot, definitely. Monday, Tuesday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. All right, and I'm not gonna go over NZD USD. I'm not really liking how it's looking. Pretty bullish. I mean, it's bullish. We could see a correction at any time now. So until it breaks at least, let's see, until it breaks at least the 71 area, I'd be looking to short. But other than that, it's just straight bullish. I wouldn't even. If you're selling this pair right now, you're playing yourself. You know, overall, you're playing yourself because you see so much bullish momentum. You just have to wait till you know it's ready for a correction, ready to go to the downside. I wouldn't buy this pair at this point because it's been going bullish for so long, and I'm not trying to get stuck in a trade, you know, at all. Especially if I'm a little longer term trader than most, right? Okay, guys. So let's see. We have Euro NZD. This is a little exotic pair I've been testing the waters with. Definitely a clean pair. A lot of pips that are made. So as you can see, we were on a bullish trend, right? And it finally broke to the downside. Broke our trend line. Right? This is a counter trend line. All right, so we broke our trend line. So we're in a buyer's market. So now we potentially could be in a seller's market. And as you can see, we have strong level of resistance right here, right across, and we have a 61.8 Fibonacci level, right? And we can see sellers momentum potentially coming back in, so we could definitely see potentially a sell right here, at least to this quarter point down here, potentially, right? As long as it stays below the 100%, which is up here, right? As long as it stays below that 159.302 area, we could still sell this pair. And there's confluence because there's a trend line, there's major support and resistance there as well. So definitely a pair to watch this coming up week, Monday, Tuesday. I wouldn't really mess with Sundays. You know, the market just gaps or does whatever it needs to do to manipulate as much as possible, right? But those are the pairs I wanted to go over. I definitely hope you guys enjoyed this you know, analysis video. I'm going to be doing more videos like this. If you guys do like these type of videos, let me know. And without further ado, guys, I'm out.